If you're a parent of young children, good sleep is not easy to come by, is it? Of late, I have found an interesting solution to my sleep woes. The solution is called theta waves. Theta waves are these special kind of waves, a certain range of frequency, 5 to 8 hertz to be precise, which is emitted by our brains when they are in deep sleep. This is a range of waves which indicates that the brain is extremely relaxed and receptive to the more intuitive and the more sublime aspects of our existence. Now, how did I chance upon these theta waves, and how do I use them? Theta waves is something you can easily find long recordings of on YouTube, which is the simplest way to get these waves, and you can just put them on in a corner of your room to create that mood of relaxation, either when you're sleeping or when you just want your mind to tune out. For example, when I do the dishes these days, I play an hour of theta waves and it's extremely relaxing. So if you're parents of young kids and you're at home with your kids throughout the day, working, playing, engaging them, some relaxation is of course necessary, but theta waves I've experienced really tune up the quality of that relaxation, and if you use it as a sleep aid, it's extremely relaxing. It's interesting how I chanced upon theta waves and why I started researching these. So last year in December, we were in Bali, perhaps the universally well-known capital of healing and spiritual development. And in Bali, I had expected to find a lot of yoga and a lot of massages, but what I had not expected to find was a huge compound with 3 massive pyramid structures in it. The place I'm talking about later, we found out, is called Pyramids of Chi. This place has actually replicated 3 pyramids in 3 different sizes, very scientifically designed. The pyramid structure that I eventually experienced sound healing in was 1/16, exactly 1/16 the size of the Great Pyramids of Giza. And there's a whole science behind this specific geometric shape and how it enhances the energy and the spiritual level of our bodies. But what was interesting was that for the first time in my life, I decided to go for a sound healing in this special pyramid structure. Apparently, sound healings are wonderful anyway, but doing that in a pyramid structure designed scientifically like this makes sort of amplifies the energy amplifies the energy of a sound healing. And my experience was wonderful. It was very relaxing. There was everything there, from gongs to little Tibetan bowls to aboriginal didgeridoos. The sounds were both interesting and mystical. And at the end of the hour-and-a-half long session, I had some of the most relaxing sleep in a long time, because we were on the road with our kids for almost a year by then. So sleep was a scarce commodity anyway, even in the best of locations. But this sound healing experience inside a pyramid was something mystical and magical. And that got me into thinking about more kinds of, actually about incorporating sound healing and aspects of sound into daily life, because sleep is such a dear thing to me, and I'm sure it's for many of you too. But when you have kids, you kind of say bye-bye to good sleep. So sound healing and theta waves in particular, as I've found after reading up on the effects of sound on our mind, have been my go-to tool in the last few days of lockdown.